Well, good morning. It is, what is it? It is August 12th, Wednesday, August 12th. And we are up. We're ready to head out to the airport to get our rental car. It is a beautiful day. It's so mild. It's in the 70s. All right, this is the street that our B&B's on. It is charming and delightful. There are clouds, but there are also blue skies. And here's our B&B right here. It's adorable right there. And allegedly we're supposed to get our luggage and walker today, so we'll see. All right, we have officially started our vacation. We've got our rental car, and now are at the Culloden battlefield. It's a gorgeous day. Here is our car. It's a lovely Audi, little SUV, and we're gonna head in. See what we find. So they have a lovely visitor center here. I do not believe this was here when we were here in 2007. But there's a whole like multimedia thing going on. And a great shop. All right, and you can see what a beautiful day it is. Here's the visitor center. And here are the fields. This is where the big battle of Culloden took, where the Jacobites fought the government forces. I'm just kind of doing around. There's a lot of people here, but it doesn't seem very crowded. So I guess a lot is relative. Oh, here we go. That's awesome. I want one of those outfits. Okay, this is the grave area. The big cairn in the middle was built 130 years after, these are gravestones for the different clans that were involved in the Jacobite side. And this is our tour group that we're with. And I saw some beautiful thistle down here. I'm going to do a little thistle picture. Okay, and here's one of those gravestones. And here are the beautiful Scottish thistles. Oh! Okay, there was a house here at the time of the battle, but this probably wasn't it. It's probably a reconstruction. But it's a nice fixer-upper. I don't know. We might be looking for a house soon, so I don't know. So we had 2 snacks, basically lunch and a scone, and then a snack and a scone. So we are leaving. This battle, people think, was between the Scottish, and love that guy's kilt, the Scottish and the British, but it really wasn't. They said it was a civil war between the Highland clans, and the British got involved with the beautiful Highlands over there. The British got involved with the Protestant Highland clans. So, yeah, they got thoroughly trounced, the clans for the Scotland side. All right, we have come down to a beautiful little pedestrian area of Inverness. It's delightful. Okay, we have made it down the hill and to the shopping street. And we have found a Krispy Kreme place. This young lady's singing. And of course we have to go to a place called Messy Streets for ice cream. All right, this is the Inverness, basically town hall. And it was just cleaned up about, he said 6 years ago, to the tune of about £3 million. And this is a tower that was once upon a time attached to a courthouse where they did a lot of the trials for the Jacobites, actually the losers at Culloden. So we are walking up to Inverness Castle, which is really dates from Victorian times. It's not really an old castle. So we've made it up to Inverness Castle. Once again, it's windy, and I forgot to bring my friend Steve's microphone that he gave me. I'm sorry, Steve. But this is the River Ness. And this is Inverness Castle. It's not really a castle, like I said. It was a courthouse, it was a prison. There were old castles in this spot, but they're long gone. Now it's got the Highland experience in it, a multimedia thing, which I was hoping we could see, but because of our very late arrival in Inverness last night, something had to go, so that was it. And this is Flora MacDonald. She helped Bonnie Prince Charlie escape after the Battle of Culloden. She dressed him as her handmaiden. And we've got beautiful gardens here. Lovely. So this is the first new distillery in the Inverness area in 130 years. And it's been here 3 years. And since whiskey has to be in the barrel for 3 years and 1 day, their first batch is ready to taste. But we probably won't go there. And we just came down from the castle. You can see the castle off to the right. And this is another view of the River Ness. Riverside. All right, we are walking across a very shaky bridge across the River Ness. He said it is full of salmon and other awesome fish. And it comes from Loch Ness. And this is the view the other way. So I'm going to finish crossing, and it is bouncing. Woo! And I spotted a blue hairy coo with sunflowers on him. All right, and we have some musicians. And this is a place where they have stuff going on all summer. Oops, there's a bar. Wow. Under canvas. And this is the big theater in Inverness. So they have We Will Rock You coming. They have 6. And this is the Inverness Cathedral. And I think I'm going to listen to our guide to see what wonderful information he gives us about this. Andy, our guide. Okay, we are on St. Columba's Hill. This was previously the highest spot in the town of Inverness. Obviously, since it's expanded, there are other higher spots, but people come here and watch the sunset, which, I don't know, there's a lot of clouds. And we're supposed to have a 95% solar eclipse. We'll be able to, well, that's supposed to happen. I don't think we're going to see it. There's a lot of clouds, but it's not raining. So this piece of land was given to St. Columba. He came from Ireland. This is like, I don't know, 400 and some AD, to convert the Picts who were living here to Christianity. And so this is not the original church, but there's been a church on this spot for a really long time. So we're going to head out to dinner. And of course you think Scotland, Jamaican food, of course. Cool runnings. All right, we are in a lovely little restaurant called Restaurant 27. And we're going to have fish and chips. And I have my first wee Dram. And I can't remember the name of the whiskey. And then Chip has this beer that's like kind of going crazy. It looks like someone put a fizzy in there. It's called a Haverley Pilsner. So interesting. All right, and here is their malt whiskey menu. I am having the Tamdu 12-year-old, and it's quite good. Okay, so we are just wandering down this street. We're going to listen to some Scottish music, and we got by the Rendezvous Vintage Cinema Cafe and found out that the Beatles played here when it was a music venue in 1960. And I just loved their set list. They did two Buddy Hollies, a Ricky, an Elvis Presley, a Ricky Nelson. So interesting. A little bit of history on this little corner. Well, good evening. It it was a good day. It was a good day. The sun was shining, as you could see from the video, because this is at the end. In the evening, instead of having fun and listening to music, we went out to the airport because our luggage and our walker, Chip's walker, was supposed to come in. The walker did come in, but still no suitcase. So I think we're going to go shopping tomorrow for some clothes and toiletries. They said they'll have it here tomorrow, but fell for it once, not falling for it again. But anyway, it was a beautiful day. And we are headed out of Inverness tomorrow, farther up into the Highlands. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. In the meantime, buy the shoes, eat the cake, take the trip. Even if you don't have your suitcase, it still can be fun. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.